put toe to leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here's the handoff. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He might want another play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to them.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Quick strike complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, at the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Ohio State 7-0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Holstein. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And the Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. Loves to run. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and
Laying up
check in with
prayers
Kevin
again,
Connors.
huh?
Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being
Laying
this
up
close.
prayers. Come on, next
We'll
play.
see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. He's in open space downfield. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Release to the back. And he drops it just a
Wide
little
open,
too
by the way.
slippery in the hand.
All right.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Let's go.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
That shit is so sickening, bro.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for room, it's Peoples. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Going for it all. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Like, come the fuck, bro. Like, are we dead ass?
Great coverage.
We're not even blocking now?
Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell, maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's White. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. He lobs one high down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Like, bro,
Sometimes
what?
Quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They make the stop,
like, bro,
a little bit at a time
like, get over. Okay.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
I shaded you to the outside. Why is he open on the outside if I shaded you there?
Down to the
Oh, this game is retarded, bro. This shit is retarded.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Using the
Sure,
quick
everybody
game,
is short-handed
they'll
receiver.
spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On the direct snap, it's play. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
They'll try the right side. Powers through the defender. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Try to get it to the edge. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Peoples. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Niggas just getting through my line like my line is Swiss cheese, huh?
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Like my line
Man,
just
this
Swiss
offense
cheese,
is so
huh?
dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Yep.
They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. There's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air, it's Holstein. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
You're on a drag. Why are you ahead of my corner?
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Scanning the field is Sayin. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Might be changing the route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's White. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's White. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's White. At the 35, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback getting through the progression.
Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Shouldn't be
I
surprised.
was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Peoples. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Quarterback extends the play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Absolutely perfect. And now they take the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air. It's Sayin. Just had to get rid of
These
that
niggas
one.
are
Good job
running
to avoid the
into
loss.
each other.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
Why are you jumping further?
Completion on 3rd down.
That is the exact energy they talked about.
Why are you jumping?
Right now for this defense, you're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the 1st drive.
Looking for running room.
We're jumping for passes that don't need to be jumped for.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going up top. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Just like last week, this is what I'm struggling with, by the way.
Improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
To the air, it's Sayin. Gets it to him on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on
Fuck
1st
it.
down.
This is what I gotta do?
Second and
Oh, yes.
manageable. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his
inside,
tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started.
Why am I? That was play action? Oh my.
At the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes send
What
out
is
the punt.
ass?
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the 2nd half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
That's
penalty.
cool. Whatever.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. The short hands, it's Fleming. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Steps away.
I threw the ball away too.
Way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic
Elite man
play there.
coverage by these
The
niggas.
number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him. And
Niggas
they were
are
able to
playing
stop him short of the first
absolute
down.
blanket man
You get 3rd
coverage.
and long, and you know exactly where those sticks are. You set your feet at them. They throw it underneath. I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Bitch.
He makes
Like,
it
come
down,
on, bruh.
and he will score.
Gotta be fucking
Touchdown,
kidding.
Ohio State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his
I got 2
second touchdown
seconds to
of the game.
throw. These niggas got
And
5
with the
and
extra
6.
point, they're
Like,
now
come
up
on.
by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Hit right back to the line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling
I
him.
was
They've
about to
tried
say,
man
this shit
coverage,
is in
zone
high
coverage.
speed.
Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
That's
And
what
they
you
won't
get
make
for
the
doing that
connection,
gay-ass
looking to
shit.
make a big play there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive,
Whoa,
getting a first down, but I don't know
whoa.
about that play call. Going deep
Word?
on
Say
3rd
less.
down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away.
Oh, I
now.
forgot you can go
have
for
to
a down team.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
You
This
dumb
time he's
ass.
got his
Oh
man.
my god.
He
This is.
gets those chains
Oh
up
my
and
lord.
gets it out to the 42-yard
This is the
line.
dumbest nigga I've ever
They're
gotten
showing you
out
their
of the fucking
intentions
portal.
early in the game.
Ever.
It's 4th down, you're
Should've
in
just
your
let
own
this
end.
nigga go to
We're gonna
LSU.
be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Like, run.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus.
Oh my
on
god,
running
pressure. I
the
see it.
football.
Finally.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver
Good
the
lord,
football,
you
and
niggas
now
can
they
get
face
home.
3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Holstein.
Oh, my Lord, he's getting home.
Just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He lets one fly deep.
Even when it's a gift wrap pick for you, you can't get this shit. You can't make this shit up, man. And this nigga almost gave that weak ass shit up. Like, you can't make this shit up.
Getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
You cannot make this shit up, bro. At all.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him.
Like, bro, someone wanna y'all wanna explain to me how you niggas is Swiss cheese, bro?
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Intercepted to stop the threat.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary.
Yes.
Not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30.
Right, you didn't press. Right, just let the nigga. Got it.
Touchdown, Pitt.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is
don't get
huge,
hands
and
on
also
him.
the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stopped at the 26.
That's so much stupid shit in this shit. Mentally checked out.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Should have hit.
He's got him. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes down.
You plant your feet and make the throw, gang. Damn, that's not difficult. I let go, nigga. Plant your feet and make the fucking throw. That's not hard.
They'll try to open this quarter
Shit
by
is
sticking it in the end
ridiculous.
zone here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but
Superman
this
died and
defense is
shit.
taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't
Best
make
defense
the
you ever
connection.
played, game.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Got like that big,
Good.
reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Caught.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never
I got 2
let it be
niggas over
easy
there.
for this quarterback.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Scrambling away. There he goes. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Oh, they're after him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Just drives it between the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air on first down. Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this...
Oh, out of space. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is a beautiful situation for the
Great by
defense. When you're
speed.
up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Gets it out fast. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout.
Why are we jumping for, like, why are we jumping for that, bro?
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima
I
donnas.
guess.
That's what
Whatever.
they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could...
It's a seam wide open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Oh, this bitch-ass nigga actually stayed with it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that.
Oh, you bitch-ass nigga, you.
For their offense. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Trying to pick up the first out of the
Oh,
backfield.
give me the stiff arm that everybody else gives. Shit.
They'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now, because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. A deep throw as the clock.
It's a nigga back there, by the way.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll get him down after a solid
nigga back there, by the way.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man. It's Smith. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to pick up a 1st down. If there's time to pad the stats. Looking for the score.
Oh my Quincy!
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.